Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, where we try to give you 5 good minutes on whether or not you can spend your money if you have to justify a purchase. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite companies, ESEE Knives. This is their little Izula. First, let's take a look at how I got it set up. I rock it in scout carry on my belt, on the front of my belt when I go hiking, like this, so it comes out very easily. Got a little black spot there. That's from pulling in and out of the sheath. I don't mind. I don't care. It's an ESEE knife. It's a user. Spoiler, if you don't have all 5 minutes, if you're a user, buy it. That's it. If you want to know why, stick around. There's the blade stock. I really love this jimping. It's very comfortable in the hand. I do recommend wrapping it with a little paracord. Look at me go. Did a good job. I looked it up on the YouTubes. I probably would have put the proud side out here if I was thinking. Give myself a little more grip here, but it doesn't really matter. It's a temporary thing. I got a little doodle on the end here. I didn't know what to do with this final knot. Anyway, but this is 1095 steel. It's got that Rowan heat treat right there. Got a little ant logo, which I love. There's your Izula tag. Super lightweight. Feels like about 4 ounces to me. I mean, with the paracord. Again, you can look up these specs easy enough. And how I use the sheath is, let's see, without poking ourselves here. Bam. This is the sheath it came with. As you can see, I'm missing a screw because I'm unprepared. But this works just fine. I mean, 2 screws would hold it fine. I'll look for it after this. But what I have right here is I unwind this, and I have a bunch of paracord down here, and I can wear this as a neck knife, and I often do. This goes in the front, like if I'm wearing... Oftentimes I'll wear a vest on a hike with a backpack. And this will be rocking in front of my vest if it's tough to get to my belt. If it's cluttered down there. So, really cool. Clip, how does it hold up? Plenty fine for this little knife. If you're talking about the SE6, which I should have brought on camera, I will do a review on it. I got a new one. New funky looking one. Dark Earth. It looks great. I got a custom sheath from the Knife Connection I want to talk about. I'll bring it on. Should you buy this knife? You know, do a lot of camping. To me, this is a companion knife. Like if you wanted to put a knife in like a kind of like a piggyback configuration onto your big knife, like an SE6 or even like a Becker BK9, that's what I initially got into these little Izula and Izula 2s for. Because I just needed a little secondary knife to do all my little whittling and all my little crap out there. And I didn't want to, you know, screw up my, defensive blade or, shelter building. So this is really good. Is it good for food prep? Nah, a little too short. I mean, you can in a pinch. A little too short. I like a longer blade. Actually, I've been tickled to find out the now discontinued Becker BK5 is kind of sought after for food prep, which is weird because I always looked at that as like a kind of more of a hardcore knife. But no, not great for food prep. Is it great for whittling and stuff? Yeah, but this is more just like your small tasks around the camp. Stupid stuff, cutting string. Whittling down a stick, making you can make steaks a little easier with a bigger knife. I just like it. Leave me alone. How's that? No reason. It's just cool. And it matches all my gear. If you got a color scheme going, then by all means, don't let me impede your fashion sense. But as far as it, as a user, I still think it's very usable too. It's a very usable blade shape. The 1095's got a great heat treat. This is a great steel. This is very easy to sharpen nicks. You're not going to cry if it screws up. All your hardware is going to work if you got to replace it. You can buy blade only. The Knife Connection's got you covered with all sorts of customization options for ESEE as well. The knifeconnection.net, I believe. I got to reach out to them. I do a lot of shopping with them. And even with the new ESEE fancy scales and stuff, should you still look over at the knifeconnection.net to see if you want to customize your very own knife? Yeah, because they only got 3 configurations and you got to get them as is. What if you wanted a lavender and black handle? Oh, Knife Connection. Okay. Anyway, that's bringing us up to about 5 minutes. We're a little shy, but what can you say? It's a user and it's a collector. Reasonably priced. I want to say, I don't know, $80. It's not that kind of channel. You do the research. But I didn't mind spending it. I've owned this one for a couple of months now. It's been on a few outings. It's done very well. I love how lightweight it is. It's a total buy. It's a buy on either end. User, collector, buy it. Great knife. You can make it into either thing you need. So, total buy from the ESEE Izula. here on 5 Minute Knives.